Alright, the problem for this evening's homework is the square root of x plus 2 plus the square root of 3x plus 4 equals 2. Again, the first step is to isolate one of the square roots. So let us subtract the square root of x plus 2 from both sides of the equation. Okay. So on the left side of the equal sign, the only thing remaining will be the square root of 3x plus 4. And on the right side of the equation, we have 2 minus the square root of x plus 2. Alright, now the next step is to square both sides. The left side is easy. That is just the square root and the square cancel each other, and you're left with just 3x plus 4. Side work, so we have 2 minus the square root of x plus 2. Times 2 minus the square root of x plus 2. So a square root times itself, so if you square a square root, all you're left with is the expression inside the radical. So, and a negative times a negative is a positive. So this just becomes plus x plus 2. I have negative square root of x plus 2 times 2, which is negative 2 square root x plus 2. Now, going to the left-hand term in the bottom expression, now that I'm going to multiply that times the right-hand term in the upper expression, so I go 2 times negative square root of x plus 2 is negative 2 square root x plus 2. And then I take the left terms on both expressions, so 2 times 2 gives us 4. And now we simply add the columns. So we have 4 minus 4 square root x plus 2 plus x plus 2. We're going to now combine the 4 and the 2, which 4 plus 2 gives us 6. So now I have 6 minus 4 square root x plus 2 plus x. And this is what we now write over on the right side of this equal sign. So this is 6 minus 4 square root x plus 2 plus x. Our next goal is to isolate the other square root. So we start getting rid of the numbers surrounding that square root and the other terms. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the two terms connected to the square root. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides of the equation, and I'm going to subtract x from both sides of the equation. Okay. So 3x minus x is 2x, and 4 minus 6 is negative 2. That goes to 0. That goes to 0. And I'm left with negative 4 square root x plus 2. Okay? Next step is to get rid of the 4. So now I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by negative 4. So here I have 2x minus 2 over negative 4 is equal to the square root of x plus 2. Now I can take this left-hand expression, this left-hand 2x minus 2, I'm going to factor out a 2 on both the top and the bottom. So this becomes x minus 1, and this becomes 2 times negative 2. Well, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 1 as a factor can be disregarded. So I can actually simplify this expression. Now, we just rewrite this here so we have continuity. So now this becomes x minus 1 over negative 2 is equal to the square root of x plus 2. Okay? Let's go ahead and square both sides now. So we're squaring this, and we're squaring this expression. So this becomes x minus 1 times x minus 1, and negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4, and this just becomes x plus 2. Let's go ahead and multiply both sides of the equation by 4. So if I take now and multiply this by 4, and I multiply this by 4, these 4's cancel. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 as a factor can be disregarded. And I'm left here with x minus 1 times x minus 1. If you FOIL this, this becomes x squared. Outer, x times negative 1 is negative 1x. Inner, negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Last, negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1. On the right side, use distributive property. I have 4 times x is 4x. 2 times 4 is 8. Combine my like terms, negative 1x and negative 1x is negative 2x. So now I have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 4x plus 8. Now, to use either the quadratic formula or to factor, I need to zero out one side of the equation. So let's subtract 4x and let's subtract 8 from both sides of the equation. This leaves me with x squared minus 6x minus 7 equals 0.